random smattering of markers and pencils. I'm doing 100 days of drawing. This is day one. This is a brand new sketchbook slash graphing notebook. I'm going to abuse it as much as I can. We'll see what comes of it. I start just doodling faces, usually the first. Put in some lines. Yes, Mohawks are good. Mohawks are good. Broken fingers. School buses. Sitting behind folks, telling stories. That's kind of where my head's at right now. Lots of different distractions on the bus. I'm trying to play with that whole game of talking and passing on stories or gossip. The gossip train. That's what I'm looking for. The gossip bus. There we go. We'll go with that. The gossip bus. So this is 100 days, 100 drawings in 100 days. It's going to be fun. This is day one. I was trying to stick with the markers that I picked out. I had a few picked out. Some random bits and pieces. It didn't quite go the way I'd imagined. One of them was broken. I had all this pencil work down that I wanted to keep, but markers and pencil work don't necessarily always work together. So obviously I broke my rule, which is okay because it's my rule and I get to break it whenever I want. So I start off with this blue. I'm doing the blue, then I get to this other blue and the tip's broken. So at that point I'm like, okay, back to watercolors because I love watercolors. Do you like watercolors? I like watercolors. So we're doing this dude here, this little dude over here, going a little darker, put a little color in there, little shines, leaving the white come through. And this guy over here, I'm going to hit this with a outline. I think I'm going to use the felt tip. I'm going to go back to the markers that I picked out. And what I don't know at this point is I've got a little jar of pink I'm going to totally destroy this with, but I don't know that yet. So that's a little preview for you guys. So I'm just hitting this with some watercolor, trying to lay down some tones, build up a little, what's it called, a little texture, a little space. Start with this one, getting all this nice little texture going on. I don't want to be repetitive, but I want to keep it interesting. But then I totally destroy it with the pink, so I'm not too worried about it. But I don't know that yet. Let's see, what else is going on? Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is the black outline. I start doing the black outline. I've got these beautiful black brushes, which I am not using here. I'm using just a regular cheapo felt tip marker. Well, I really like the cheapo felt tip marker, but the black brush ink pens are so nice, and I've been really spoiled by those. So going back to this one is you have to really push to get the line thickness on these, which is fine, but with the brush pens it's almost effortless. So I'm just getting some outlines in, developing some space with thicker lines and thinner lines and some interesting line work underneath. I'm trying to get this to happen just right. So all this is going to be wrecked by the pink here in a sec. So if you're concerned at all about the line work, don't worry about it. Blue lines right here are just try to match the hat, bring those two together a little bit. I kind of decide to go off the rails here. I'm not really digging how this side of the page is going. I rarely like the left side of the page. The right side of the page gets so much more attention, probably because I'm right-handed, where, I don't know. But, oh, the nice thing about these cheapo felt tips is you can water on top of them and they break apart, the color breaks apart. It used to be real bad when I was younger. The colors would split into like blue and green and all sorts of weirdness. Now it just goes to gray. which is interesting. Okay, here comes the pink. Now with the pink, I'm trying to rock some letter styles, just the idea of letter styles. So that's what the pink is. It's kind of like the background, as if the characters on the inside on the bus are the fill-in. So I'm just playing with that, and I was kind of digging it, seeing what would happen. I put in some hollows right there, the insides of the letters, like if you were thinking an E or an A, you know, they've got that little hollow part. So I lay those in, and the stuff dries really fast. So I go right away with a black marker, and I'm thinking I'm going to use a big fat Sharpie that I've got sitting over here. It's a chisel chip. It's about 1/2 inch. And after I lay in some of this guy's stuff, I go in with that chisel, and it just dies. I'm about 6 lines in, and it just peters out. So then I got to go back to the felt tip and clean it all up. And there's a lot of cleanup work because I was forcing the pen to pull, and it was dragging and leaving all sorts of ugly lines. So a little cleanup work to do here. So I do the outline, and then I fill it in on the inside. I'm putting little doodads and thingamabobs on the line work here. There's going to be 100 of these, so if you like this one, there'll be 99 more. So I'm putting in more doodads and pushing the lines outside the pink to kind of emphasize the fact that they're breaking space and creating new space. So that's what's going on there. I might change it up. I might do the same thing tomorrow when I do this 99 days, not all in the same day. So tomorrow I might try the same thing. I'm going to really wreck this sketchbook and put a lot of emphasis on breaking it. So you can look forward to that. And I think that's pretty close to... Oh yeah, going with this little yellow pen. I've got the yellow pen sitting there, so I'm just finishing up here. 1 of 100.